everyone, this is Shraddha Kadam, Placement Head at Ethan's Tech. I would like to introduce our honorable guest, Dr. S.P Rao Borde, the Dean of Student Progression and Industry Relation at JSPM Group of Institute and the Chairman of Federation of Training and Placement Officers. Very warm welcome to you, sir.
Sure. Namaskar, ma'am.
So I have a few questions to ask you. Can I start this session?
Absolutely, yeah, fine.
How you ensure the students are ready for the college placements?
Yeah. It's a very important question. So, for any college to ensure that their candidates are ready for the interview process or their campus placements, what we call in general, the fundamental knowledge of the candidates, irrespective of their branch in which they are studying, fundamentally we need to ensure they are correct. So the basic fundamentals of every branch student, at least for 4 or 5 core subjects in every branch, conceptually they need to be made strong. Communication skill, of course, plays a vital role in selection process. So as most of the candidates are entering into a professional world and working with different MNCs, you cannot take this aspect from the interview process. So I believe colleges like us ensure, by adding value in terms of offering a lot of communication skill sessions, bit of soft skill sessions, maybe taking a lot of mock interviews, so that one-to-one you understand where your candidates stand at this point of time and what kind of delivery they can have when they actually go for an interview process. Aptitude and verbal being the part in the elimination round in almost every company. So I believe some hands-on exposure towards problem solving and aptitude solving is important. And then today programming at a basic level is a prerequisite not only for IT candidates, but I believe for all non-IT candidates as well, because most of the giant players of IT do hire every branch. So having a basic level programming knowledge, being a non-IT candidate, is a great blessing to have. And end of the day, doing some company research and understanding your own strengths and weaknesses and working on them and delivering for interview, I think, ensures good outcome for placements.
So there is a lots of news about the recession in the market, and we also heard the company freeze their hiring. So please share your thoughts on this.
Yeah, now this has become a talk of town, that market is not doing well, but this is only with respect to IT industry. So this statement is not valid for say manufacturing or automobile or other industries. But as you know, the most of the hiring in the market happens from IT, and IT as an industry contributes a lot in the number of hirings. And there are top 5 bulk recruiters who hire close to 2 lakh graduates. So yeah, from that perspective, yes, there is a cautious time ahead, and the experts believe this trend could continue for next couple of years. Having said that, the Indian market has not affected that much. The problem is definitely there in the European market or North America. India, fortunately, ecosystem is still better. But yes, technically speaking, the number of recruitments this year may go down, and it may affect a lot of colleges and students. There will be wonderful opportunities, numbers may be less, but quality hiring will be definitely in. And as you know, at our place, we have started with a lot of companies already. So this could be the same situation for most of the good colleges around.
So what do you suggest to the students who are not able to secure their job through college placement?
Yeah. See, there are colleges where placements happen, and there are many colleges where placement do not happen. So placement happen in a college because college has made a reputation about its name in the market, be it in terms of their accreditations, be it in terms of their various ranking, in terms of media ranking or NIRF ranking. So good companies definitely look at the background of the college where they are going to go and hire the candidates. Such college students are blessed. They generally get good placement opportunities. But there are many colleges where the students are not equally blessed, and they struggle to get a single company, when they are studying in their final year of education. For such students, I think they need to be aware of the various portals and platforms where off-campus and pool campus opportunities are shared. So they need to tap the relevant people, mostly on LinkedIn, and keep a tab on what kind of job postings they are making. And though they are not getting the opportunities on campus, they should not stop preparing for a company. So, for instance, if a candidate is studying in a college where companies do not go, and if that candidate doesn't start with the preparation for placement, thinking that no company comes to his college, he is going to lose on very important couple of years after he pass out. So he need to network well with the colleges and the students and the placement officers where placements do happen, and ensure that he is also equally prepared like any other candidate who is blessed to get companies on the campus. And today we are living in a very democratized system of recruitment where companies do hire candidates through a lot of off campuses. So let him or let her deliver the best through such common opportunities given to him. Two niche skills they can work on. So to quote a few, plastic technologies, making a lot of noise. Automotive electronics is making a lot of noise. From a technology perspective, AI, ML, IoT, cyber security, Salesforce, many more. So if a candidate is studying in a college where placements are not good, he can upskill himself or herself on these niche technologies, and I'm sure he will be hired in terms of a skill-based hiring in most of the companies. So, yeah.
So, sir, you have the hiring experience with the company and lots of companies. So, interviewer looking into the students, like which skills looking into the students when they are coming down to the college campus.
Yeah. So if I can number them in 1 to 3, so the first and foremost would be, as I already mentioned, communication skills. They need to be reasonably good. I'm not saying one need to be expert in communication or English or fluent, something like that. One should be able to express what he wishes to express to the interviewer. That is number one. Number two, the branch in which he or she is studying, he should carry the basic fundamental knowledge. Three, some exposure towards couple of minor projects. Very important, because as a fresher, you do not have any exposure towards industry. So through a minor project, I think you can apply the knowledge what you have gained, through your learnings. So project gives you as an opportunity to ensure the things you have learned theoretically, you can implement them practically in your project. And that makes a lot of sense to become relevant, to become a good employee. Number four, I think quality internships. Again, to get some feel and exposure of an industry before you pass out, if you make your hands dirty by working with a company for a small time of 45 days or 6 months, and as an intern, you understand the company culture, you understand what kind of work you are dealing with, you also understand how to work in a team and what is meant by reaching in time and submitting the work in deadlines. You start understanding what is meant by a client and a customer and what is the meaning of delivery. So you become more accountable, and definitely the students who do quality internship, they transform in terms of their personalities. So point five, I think if you can offer some intangible benefit, maybe you are going through a foreign language course, or maybe you did some thing which is kind of project based thing, or some innovative idea, or you have published some good paper somewhere. This is optional, but if someone has it, it will be a very lethal combination along with other four important parameters what are required. So I think with these five, any and every candidate can surely make it to a good interview process.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the last question from my end. So how you can build the ecosystem for the ideal outcome as for the placement department?
Yeah. This is a very vast question, I would say, but I will try to keep it short. in the best interest of the audience who are listening, and a lot of TPOs, who want to build a good ecosystem in their place. Good placement system happens with a lot of parameters. The kind of support the placement cell gets from the management, from different departments, and especially from the students. This is, I think, the foremost important point. Two, how well connected you are with the market, your reach with types of industries. Three, how you communicate your work to the industry. See, a lot of colleges are doing good, but what is that you're offering as different composition? So probably some unique selling point if you can create for your organization. Let me quote some example. If your college is positioned in a remote place and you are not blessed to be in a urban area like Pune or Hyderabad, in that case, think about some USP which will attract a lot of companies to come your place. Maybe as a college, you are training your students on, say, Japanese or a French or a Mandarin, and this is something you're doing apart from giving them some technical and non-technical skills. So you could become an attraction point for the recruiters to look at you seriously, no matter whether you are sitting at a small place as a college, whether you are reachable in terms of a connect, because industry want these resources very badly. And if you can offer what I need and I'm not getting that easily in the market, I think I can make a mark as a college. Number four, you need to build a good, strong team, right? I think one of the quotes I recently posted somewhere, you built a team that people will confuse who is the leader. So create good leaders in your team of placement so that everyone understands his or her role very well and deliverables. Number five, have an ecosystem of trainings, be it aptitude, be it communication, be it basic technical skills, and leverage your network of alumni for your advantage, because an alumni probably is working in all the parts of this world, possibly in all kind of roles, maybe private or government or research oriented organization. Such people are already with you, so you need to ensure that you leverage with their presence and deliver those kind of sessions to your students. uh, Awareness towards latest technologies, and lot of scope for multidisciplinary and interdisciplinary projects. Very, very important looking at your automation and your industry 4.0 going ahead. And last, if I can add something, I think you need to present your case well to the market. So digital space, you need to create your mark, right? So even if you are very good and no one knows you, you are not going to do any justice. If you are good, you need to communicate to this world that how good you are. So your digital presence is going to make a lot of difference between you and your peers. So I think this is my answer to your question.
Thank you. Thank you so much for your valuable thoughts.